Pickett also. And he banks out. No, oh my, what's going on? Let's go, TD! What the hell was that? Let's go! Man it! Yes! Yes! Let's go!
Alrighty, Steeler Nation. Why did I have no idea I did that? The Wiggles.
Okay, let's go.
G'day, Steeler Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. No idea why I did this at the start. No idea why I did that. What is happening? What is going on? We are 1 day away. 1 day away from Pittsburgh Steelers versus Green Bay Packers. Now, if you do hear some noise in the background, I apologize. There's a lot of crap going on around me. All around me is like people doing stuff, chopping down trees and whatnot. So it's kind of crazy. Already 6 people in the house. Man, that never gets old. That never gets old. Alrighty, let's do the roster. See who's in the house, and then I got some things I want to talk about today. I want to talk about. Wrong one. Ooh, that's when we win. I want to talk about the 2 players getting activated. I want to talk about Keanu Benton because Montravius Adams out, stuff like that. There's a few things been going in the news cycle, but pretty much it's been 10 days. 10 days since the Steelers have had a chance to play football. And I also want to go on a big rant about this fine too, that I want to show you guys as well. Woo! Alrighty, so who we got? And I'm sure everyone else coming in the house too. Who's got G in the house? What's going on? I love this, by the way. Can you guys hear me? I hope you can. I'm trying to get a good balance of audio and voice. Let me see. Yeah, my neighbor's going off too early. No, hold on. Wait. Nah, my bad. I just heard something. Alrighty, so we have G in the house. What's going on? G'day, Derpy. What's up? G'day, Jaredevil. He says, I beat Jer. And then he says, you're lucky I was busy with a Sheila. G'day, Terry. What's going on? I hope so, man. I really do, too. And g'day, Thomas, too. What's going on, guys? How are we? I thought I heard my neighbor out there because sometimes they hang around the front and they just start cursing at me. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. But I do want to start with something really crazy, and I'm going to link. If you, you know what, I'll link in the chat too if you want to. So if you want to leave for a minute and grab this tweet. The NFL is getting out of hand, man. The NFL is getting out of hand. So I saw this on Twitter just now, and it was they're finding Josh Jacobs. Like, where is it? They're fining him $26,000. Sorry, $21,000. So Tom put this out. I know it's not Steelers content, but it really pisses me off. Biggest fine from Week 9 was NFL Doc Raiders, Josh Jacobs, $21,000 for unnecessary roughness hit on this play. The league has been cracking down on lowering the head to initiate contact, right? If you guys get a chance, go look it up. It is absolutely awful. He's in a shotgun set. He hands the ball off, and he lowers his shoulder and sometimes a bit of his head as well, like shoulder, bit of a head, and he's getting fined $21,000. Like, that to me is insane. There's actually not even words you can even put behind that. It's a football play. It's mind-boggling what the NFL is doing to these players, taking away their money. If they turn this into non-physical sport or flag football, this channel will be deleted, and also I won't watch. I'll go do something else. Because what they're doing is crazy. So if you get a chance, go look that up. It is a halfback handoff. And there is no way, if I was a Raiders supporter or if I was Josh Jacobs, I would be absolutely furious. Furious. There is no way that this play is, I've watched it 5 times now, and I can't show you guys because of copyright and all that kind of stuff. Right? You guys know the drill. So they're up by 21. It's in the second half. 40 seconds to go near the goal line. And he lowers his shoulder. And he's getting fined $21,000 for that. It's ridiculous, man. They're turning this game into flag football. It is nuts. It's just not good to see. Yeah, stop tackling altogether. It's too harmful. If they do turn it, I'm telling you what, this won't exist. I'll do something else. I'll just do a podcast a week. I'll just talk about life. I won't cover it. I will legit. If we see flags, yeah. If we see flags on their shorts and they got to play that way, or it's two-hand touch for the quarterback, this will be gone. I'll be gone, man. Exactly right. Another beer's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. So I've seen that play over and over and over. I think you guys have too, right? Leads with his shoulder, $21,000 fine. So that makes no sense to me. The way that the direction of the league is just piss poor. It really is piss poor. I think someone told me the money goes to like charity or something like that. I'm pretty sure it goes to charity, but I don't know where they come up with the money, because when you look at it, like, how do you come to a fine of $21,855, right, for unnecessary roughness on the play? And I'll be here for one more minute. I just want to say one more thing. They expect players to play, crazy, plays and put on a game that's entertaining. Like, the NFL is all about entertainment, right? So the NFL wants them to be entertaining, do good plays, jump hurdles and run over people and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, they can't play football. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It makes no sense to me. So this week we're going to see fines. I think the players have to fight back. The players have really no say in this. So in the offseason, they got to fight back and they got to put Roger Goodell in his corner and say, we're not playing by your fucking rules, man. We're not doing it. So yeah. I agree with you, Terry. I agree, man. The money's reinvested. Fantastic. That's a good segue. Not really, but yeah. But it's getting so bad. It's getting worse than I ever thought. You can't even watch a good play anymore. You can't watch a good play. Oh man. Yep. 100%. Yeah. You players should understand the risk, and they're trying to find them to make the game safer, but it's making the game it's less enjoyable. So in 3 or 4 years' time, if they go down the route of like two-hand touch, or, for the quarterback, so you can't do this, or they're wearing flags, dead set, I will turn it off completely. I won't care about my allegiance to the team. I'll turn it off. Anyways, so what's some other news we've got here too? So the players who are being upgraded we are elevated linebacker Tariq Carpenter, and safety Trenton Thompson. I think that guy, Trenton Thompson, I'm pretty sure he was a bloke from the preseason, had a pretty good preseason. Can you guys hear outside? There's noise there. There's noise here. Yeah. So Tariq Carpenter, he's been upgraded or elevated to the practice squad, and Trenton Thompson's also been from the practice squad to the active roster as well. But I don't know if these players are going to make the 53, if that makes any sense. Because there's no Minka, there's no Montravius Adams, therefore those players are stepping up. There's no Cole Holcomb, of course, so you'll probably see Quan, Roberts, and then Robinson playing some snaps. So you might not even see these players. That is Tariq Carpenter or Trenton Thompson, but it's kind of cool to see them have a bit of a shot, because they may be on the team but not make the 53. There's someone bloody blowing out there. I wish. I got them too. How'd you know that? That's crazy, dude. Hold on. Wait a minute. How'd you know I had that? How'd you know Hang on. Did I have them last time on stream? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I had them last time. So these are the beers. How do you see? This is the fact that you know so much about Australia really freaks me out. Carlton Dry is the beer that Jed was talking about right there. Just a bloke in his room holding beer. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, he was a good bloke. I remember him playing good snaps too. He could do. I don't know when he's coming back. I hope he comes back in the next few weeks. G'day, Chloe. What's going on? Yeah, it's getting so bad, man. I can't believe I saw it today. And $21,000 for leading with his head and shoulder, like as a running back. As a running back, you can't lower your pad level and your shoulders into a tackle. What's he meant to do? Stand up straight and get knocked out? Mate, that's honestly goodness. And in this one chance, this may sound a bit funny, but I wish I was a Raiders fan so I could be more pissed off. That makes sense. I wish I could be absolutely like Raider Nation, and I was wearing the black and silver, and I could be absolutely more furious than now. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. So their players coming back. So Tariq Carpenter and Thompson coming back too. But the Steelers have a game tomorrow, man. So I should be able to go live. I still can't watch it because I haven't got the Game Pass, but I'll figure something out. If I can't, I'll let you guys know in the community post. If I'm not going live, we might do a podcast after. We'll see how it travels. But for our Steelers, man, I'm pretty keen to see what they can do. Like they can back it up because this is the game as well. The Steelers, in my opinion, they it's not a must win, but it's one of those ones where you want to see them continue to get build the confidence. You know, they won 2016. If you lose this one again, you're back to 5-4. It's like it starts over again. If you win this one, you can have a good chance to go into Ohio to beat the Browns, beat the Bengals, and maybe go 1-1 in those games. And then come back to home to verse the Cardinals and Patriots, which are easier games. But I think Steel Nation right now, we just want to see some competent offense, some good play from Kenny Pickett. I'm not giving up on Kenny Pickett. I like Kenny Pickett. I like the way that he's playing. But I think Steel Nation just wants to see a game that we're not getting a heart attack game like usual. And most of the times, it's what we get. It's what we get in either the last 5 minutes, 4 minutes. We win by 3, we lose by 8 or 7, right? So it's gonna turn it that way. But I do hope that Green Bay does struggle and we have an easier game. If that's getting picked off by, Jordan Love's getting picked off by JPJ or whoever, or there's a lot of pressure by our defense, like TJ Watt, I think he'll have a game too, Sam Highsmith. It would be fun for once to sit in my chair, have a coffee in the morning, and interact with the chat and actually just watch a nice game play out, like 17-10, 20, I don't know, 24-13. Oh, there we go, 31-17. You know what I mean? See it play out like that, but we just don't get that. Our wins so far this year have been 26-22, 23-28, 23-18, 17-10, 24-17, 2016. All one-score games. The best score we had was win by 7 points against the Rams. So they just think we either get blown out by the Niners, Texans, or Jaguars. Bit of a rough game with the refs. Super rough game with the refs. Or we keep it a one-score game. It's just the way the Steelers are at the moment. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. I do hope we have a good game to watch where the offense is moving down the field. I do want to say something, though. I saw the other day, as I look at my Carlton Dry, right? This whole notion around the 400-yard game. And I get your guys' comments too. G'day, Jackie. What's going on? I hope so. Oh, no Quay Walker and no Alexander. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, you guys probably have it. Well, it should be the home game, right? It should be in Pittsburgh, so you should have it. But I saw this thing the other day, and I saw someone comment. I saw someone comment on Twitter and said that the Steelers have to get 400 yards, right? And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of sick of it, because to me it doesn't matter that much, and I'll tell you why it doesn't matter that much, right? So the idea around the Steelers have to get 400 yards. That's we haven't had 400 yards for 55 games in a row. Okay, in 2020 when Big Ben was there, the Steelers were 10-4. In 2021, that was the COVID year, right? COVID year from the Denver game. This is the games without 400 yards, right? Big Ben in 2020, 10-4. 2021 was 9-7-1. That's still Big Ben, right? 2022, 9-8 and 5-3. So the Steelers not getting to 400 yards, sure, it doesn't look good on the stats. However, the Steelers have a 60% win rate, and they're 33-22-1. Does it matter that much? Does it really matter? Like, can we get 375 yards? Or I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. So in 2020, we're 10-4, 2021, 9-7-1, 2022, 9-8, 5-3 right now in 2023. So overall, 33 wins, 22 losses, and 1 tie without getting 400 yards. Just saying that. So what's that? 56 games with 60% win without getting it. So I thought it was pretty cool. Holy dooly. Thomas says I'm all with JD. Yeah, and it always goes that way. G'day, Abel. What's going on? 17-10 Packers. I really hope I'm wrong. Ooh, Packers way. Yeah, I hope you're wrong too. By the way, I think it's gonna play out to where it should to me look like last week, right? Najee and Warren will split carries. G'day, State. What's going on, mate? How are you? I saw your podcast the other day. I didn't realize that you and Nate, State and Nate, State and Nate went out to the game. But yeah, man, if the Warren and Najee can split carries, I think we're kind of good on that level. I think Broderick Jones is huge playing at right tackle. I think he was an improvement last week too. I think he'll be fun to watch there. I think Kenny Pickett, look, he's going to struggle. He has been struggling this year, but I still think he can pull it out in the end. If he's healthy, you go with Kenny Pickett. You don't go over. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly right. Being outgained while still winning. I think it's one of those stats where they look. This doesn't make sense. If it wasn't brought up, you wouldn't care, right? Because it's been 55 games in a row without getting 400 yards, people care. Like they're like, oh my goodness, we need to get 400 yards. But the reality is they've won 33 games and they've lost 22 and tied 1 in a space of 56 games. So yeah, we got to win ugly. That's right. So Daniel's in the house too, mate. What's up, Daniel? State of the Steelers. What is the state of the Steelers? Right now, to me, the state of the Steelers is win this game, improve, and then have a crazy Ohio meetup. So me, cool. So yeah, me and Nate went. The wife couldn't make the game, so I had the extra ticket. Right. So that was the Titans game, right? I'm pretty sure that was a Titans game. Like last week? I think it was last week. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to figure out, to be honest. I want to try and go to training camp. And if I go to a game next year, I want to go in December. I think I want to go in December. Or like when it's cold, like around this time. I like going when it's a bit colder. Because when I went to Steelers versus Ravens and Christmas Day, it was fantastic. That was so much fun. It was like 0 degrees. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea what it was for you guys. To me, it was like 0 degrees Celsius. So it was like it was like 30 Fahrenheit or 25 Fahrenheit. But to me, it was 0 degrees Celsius. It was really fun. It was really cold. I was all rugged up. I had my beanie on. I had my big jacket. Steel Nation was going crazy in the house. Steelers versus Ravens is insane. So my next goal is to try and, I think, go to training camp if I can save for training camp. Maybe go for a week and come back, and then save again to go to a game. I think that'd be probably the next few steps. So, yeah, man. Want to get there. Can't go this year. I've been too busy trying to do this stuff here. Plus, I've got the new job. I'm trying to work out hours of that too. There's a lot going on. So hopefully next year I have my shit in order. That would be the best way. Yes, yeah, it was like that. It was like 32. Yeah, it was like something like 32. It was like 32, around 0 and 1 degrees. My feet were freezing, but it was a lot of fun. So yeah, those are the kind of things I wanted to talk about today, man. You know what's kind of like that's kind of throwing me off a bit though. When I saw that thing about Josh Jacobs, how that was so terrible. But Steelers tomorrow, I think they've got to run the ball as normal. We keep saying that stuff. Run the ball, offense. If the offense can play good football and keep this team under 20 points, I think they'll put pressure on Jordan Love too. So I haven't watched too much videos or highlights of Jordan Love, but you got TJ Watt back there. I think if we can just show up like the first half, like last week with the Steelers versus Steelers versus Titans, they go in the field for a first down drive. That's cool. Like I like the confidence now that Tomlin has in Kenny Pickett. you know. So they talked about this week about he can't play in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. But Tom was like, well, he's awesome in the fourth quarter. So, you know, I think there's a bit of confidence in this locker room around these players. And of course, now Matt Canada, I think, has a bit more, not more say, but maybe a bit more, maybe influence on the sideline with everyone there. I want to see Pickens bounce back too from all this fucking drama that made no sense. The drama was insane. Right? It made no sense at all. 32 Fahrenheit? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Something like that. Like the drama wasn't there. The media outlets made it out of nothing. Some other people on the YouTubes can turn it around completely. Everyone went against Pickens. It was like, why? Why are you going against Pickens? He's a good look. It's not, to me, it's not a problem yet. You'll know when it's a problem when he's like throwing a massive hizzy fit on the sideline. All he did was sulk and have a bit of a whinge and he was a bit frustrated. That was it. It wasn't too bad in my opinion. So hopefully Kenny can go his way and get him the football. And of course, you go his way because he's a massively talented human being. And, you know, but he's going to get, you know, double covered, or if you try and, you know, they got to get the ball to what's his name? DJ as well, right? Excuse me. G'day, Lee. What's going on? Here's another player. What? Here's another stink player. What? What does that even mean? He's hoping another stink player says something off. Oh, do you mean like the left? Do you mean like right tackle? Is that what you're saying? What's worse, what GP did or what Juju's TikToks? I think they're both equally like silly. Okay, here's what I don't with the GP thing. I think Juju's TikToks he backed it up. When Juju did his TikToks and he started doing all those, like on the field, I'd actually say what's worse to answer the question, probably Juju. If he's doing the TikToks on the middle of their logo, that's a bit disrespectful. Because I thought you meant like out the way. But if you're saying like Juju on their logo, that's a lot of fuel to the fire. The reason why what I'm not too worried about what GP did was because I feel like it was a silly mistake. He put the post out there, free me. If he doesn't do that, there is no controversy. But the media, the Pittsburgh Steelers media, and I'm not saying everyone, I'm saying like maybe, you know who they are. Go look them up. You know who they are. Pittsburgh Steelers media grabbed this and turned it into something completely different. So it wasn't even at that point really George's fault. So they made it sound like he wanted to leave Pittsburgh, that he was done, that he hated Tomlin, that he hated the Steelers. They made him public enemy number one. That was my most frustrating part. Okay, you put something online, it sucks. You say free me, whatever, and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't you shouldn't put yourself in the spotlight, right? George Pickens put himself in the spotlight, but the Pittsburgh media turned the key and turned it all the way up. They lit the fire underneath it. So, g'day Zoo, what's going on, mate? G'day Goat, what's going on? This league challenge should draft another quarterback. It's not going to happen. They're going to go with Kenny until I think probably next year. I think they're going to go with Kenny this year and next year, and they'll build around him. But 100%. I tried TikTok. I tried TikTok for I think like maybe 15 minutes, and I got over it. I was like, this is stupid. I was in there for 15 minutes. I was done with it, man. So to me, yeah, Pickens, it's not a good idea. Like it wasn't a good idea for him to do it, but the media grabbed it and turned it upside down completely. And it's like overshadowed the whole week. You know, it's all we talk about now is like the reaction to things that players do. But you know what you do? Najee Harris talked to him. Tomlin talked to him. It's fine. And you move on. And I reckon going forward, you won't see nothing like that again. You won't see. And if you do, if it does become a problem, yeah, Steelers should move on. If it becomes a distraction in the locker room, then Mike Tomlin won't account for it, and he'll move on. So, yeah, it's crazy. G'day, Boomer Sooner. What's going on, mate? 100%, man. 100%. Oh, gee. Okay. We going there today? Are we going all rumor today? Are we going all rumor today? Daredevil says we're supposed to land Kyler Murray. I saw this the other day and I was like, this is the most stupidest thing from Bleacher Report I've ever seen in my life. Why would you go and sign a quarterback like Kyler Murray who doesn't really, to me, fit how Pittsburgh does things? I talked about the other day on TDU with Maddie. I don't think that Kyler Murray is a good quarterback because I just don't think the height's there. Just don't think he can be that great. Why would you go and get someone with a higher price tag like Murray, who's been injured all year, to come to the Steelers and possibly, trade away draft picks and do all that kind of crap? It's a non-story. This is so stupid. The Steelers aren't going to go out there and get Kyler Murray to be the number one savior. It's not going to happen. They're going to go with Kenny Pickett from this point this year to the end of next year, and they're going to build around the draft and probably get O-line help and that kind of stuff. That's what I think anyway. Why would you go and get Kyler Murray? And of all the players, out of all the quarterbacks you could go and trade for, Kyler Murray, dude, that's not saying that you're dumb, Jed. I'm saying that that's just stupid. Like it's just some of these. It feels like the trade rumors never stop. It feels like, well, it's just crazy. Yeah, I was saying, I had TikTok for about 15 minutes. I turned it on and I was like, this is just dumb. Absolutely dumb. Yeah, I think they reported it. They reported that rumor. I think Bleacher Report reported it. I think All Steelers Talk, Noah, he talked about it. And I was like, this is just wasting your time. It's wasting your time, my time. It's wasting everyone's time. Like, Kyler Murray is not going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. The way I really see it is, yeah, true. The accuracy will come back. The way I kind of see this thing happening is Kenny Pickett will have this year. He'll play it out. We'll go on a stretch, win some games, go to the playoffs, and see what happens. And then next year, you build around him again. You possibly get some O-line help, maybe get some more defensive help too. I don't know. We still need Minkah back to on the defense. So I'm not too worried the way he's playing. I understand that he's not that accurate right now, but he's winning games near the end. I'd rather a quarterback. Oh, yeah, okay. Drongo, you bloody Drongo. Oh, mate, it doesn't, every time. Okay, here it is. Like, let's see this, right? Everyone talks about Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts. By the way, I'm a big fan of Jalen Hurts. I like what he does. I got him in my fantasy. I like the way how I like Jalen Hurts, man. He's good. He's a good quarterback. So I'm not bagging him out. I'm just saying these stats from last year. So this is their second year, right? Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Kenny Pickett projection. This is what I saw on tweet the other day. So Josh Allen has 58%, 20 TDs, 9 interceptions, and 10-6, 8-7 for Hurts, 7-5 for Tua, and Kenny projections 11-6, right? 13 TDs and 9. I understand that Kenny Pickett's not getting TDs. We all know how he's playing right now, but there's no reason to give up on him. Like, and people, I don't get it. Let him play out the year and see what happens, because it's a slow process for some quarterbacks to start to figure it out. And you know what, too? I think Josh Allen is overrated, man. I think he's overrated. I think he throws more picks than he should. He doesn't win playoff games. He can't get the job done. So, and Tua's on did Tua lose last week? So, yeah, give it time. Give Kenny time. I think we'll be sweet. Can you hear that in the background? Holy dooly. NFL is getting hot. Yeah, we'll be fine. I think we'll be sweet. Yeah, it's always kind of like that. That's why I don't listen to Chat Sports. Chat Sports are full of rumors and terrible and just overall crap. This big crap. What do they do? I wonder. Let's see what they did today. Okay, let me see what they did today, because I don't really go over there unless I see it in my recommended. Because I have YouTube too, right? So I don't really go over there unless I see it in my recommended. I am not subscribed to them. Are you kidding me? They're absolutely awful, man. Steelers rumors: trade George Pickens next offseason, replace Kenny Pickett, fire Mike Tomlin. Dude, this why do people watch that shit? Oh my, g'day Claude, what's going on? Why do people watch that crap? Steelers rumors: trade George Pickens next offseason, replace Kenny Pickett, fire Mike Tomlin. Honestly, why do people watch that? That is just ridiculous, dude. Spicy rumors. Can Omar Khan fire Matt Canada against Mike Tomlin's wishes? They're not going to fire Matt Canada. He has 9 more games on his contract. At this point, still a nation, not talking to people in the chat, but other blokes and Sheilas out there. At this fucking point, just deal with Matt Canada. You have 9 more games to go. 9 games to go. And then he's out of your hair. Dude, they are honestly one of the worst, I think. Worst. Like, it's just, why do you waste people's time? And make up rumors all the time. Trade George, replace Kenny, fire Tomlin. So pretty much get rid of the whole staff and the whole team. Start again. You bloody idiots, mate. You're Looney Tunes. That's all they have too. All they have is rumors, dude. That's I knew I should have checked that. That's crazy. Oh man. And think, fuck. I agree, Thomas, man. I agree. Fuck. Oh, man. Do you want to know something sad? The only big game is between... That's not sad, man. Why is that sad? Why is that sad? You told me the other day, no offense to you, but you told me the other day you were a Dolphin supporter, Cowboys and Browns fan. Why is that sad? It's not... The big game is tomorrow. Still the Nation has a big game. Dude, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. Good day, Dante. What's going on, mate? Oh, I got to work tomorrow. That's all cool, man. Hopefully they can catch the highlights. In terms of a big game, tomorrow is a big game. Steelers versus Packers. That's a big game to us. I know you're not a Steelers fan, but it's like, what's the point, man? Like, okay, you know what? Dude, how do you have 3 teams? How the fuck do you have 3 teams? That must be hard. You're going to have what Browns make the Cowboys. So you're going to have Browns versus Dolphins in an AFC Championship game and then Dolphins versus Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Who do you support? 3 teams. It's crazy. So the big game tomorrow, man, is Steelers versus Packers. That's the big game. That is the big game. Imagine. You know what? I don't care anymore. I'm okay with it. I'm just going to go with the flow. I've said it enough. Packers and Steelers going to be low scoring. No, big game to me is any game, any Steelers game. Like that's to me is any Steelers game. But that sucks, man. So you're working overtime tomorrow. How do you working overtime? Going to miss the game? Damn. Hopefully you can catch the highlights anyway after. Yeah, dude, it is absolute joke over there. Like they're not going to fire Najee. They're not going to fire Warren. They're probably going to keep Broderick Jones at the right tackle for now. That's going to stay there because Chooks, I think he said something, did something wrong. Or the Steelers, actually, they look better. The Steelers look better at that position at right tackle for now with Jones, right? Darren Moore is playing good football too. So the line, to me, I think the line stays that way for the rest of the year. Darren Moore one side, Jones the other. You play for the next 9 games, you see what happens, right? Kenny Pickett's the guy for now. And next year, Trubisky's going to be 2, Rudolph's 3. Probably next year he'll be cut. There's all these different stupid rumors come out all the time. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's almost like too that they wanted to talk about. I saw someone talk about going signing a middle linebacker. You don't need to because you had 2 middle linebackers on the roster on the practice squad, and now they're elevating Tariq Carpenter. Now, do I know who he is? Fuck no, I don't know who he is, but I'm still gonna cheer him on. 100%. I agree. So I'm swearing a bit today, man. I'm on a bit of fire today. I'm a bit fired up. But yeah, like I saw the other day, people were saying, well, they need to go sign a middle linebacker off someone's practice squad, off the couch or whatever. But that to me makes no sense because you have blokes on the roster already, and you already have Tomlin saying they're going to go with these 2 blokes. I feel like these other organizations, these other Looney Tune media outlets just keep on bringing up nonsense for us to get fired up. Like it fires me up, right? So they're going to go with Carpenter to go to the field, right? They're going to use probably Keanu Neal more at safety, and we hope that Minka can come back next week or the week after versus the Browns and versus the Bengals. So there's still a long way to go. This team on defense hasn't been healthy with all TJ Watt, Cam, and Minka all in the same field at the same time. This week we'll have TJ, we'll have Cam. Keanu Benton's going to play some good football. I like the way he's playing, man. So, they haven't been healthy all at one stage. That to me has been the crazy part. Holy dooly. All right, let's take a 5 minute break. Let's take a 1 minute break. I'll be right back. We'll be right back after these messages.
It's the Steelers. What isn't there about it? Studs everywhere. Man, I'll play punter if they want me to. Wherever coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game of football. I'm ready to play football. And I'm happy to be here. Just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this team. So I'm happy to be here. I love the game of football. I think it's an art. I think it should be played a certain way. And that's why I love to play the game. I just love football.
Alrighty, guys. So we love football, and I'm happy to be here. Hope you guys are happy to be here too. 16 people on a Saturday night. Listen to a bloke in his room talk about Steelers, getting fired up about Josh Jacobs and that kind of stuff too. So a bit of summary, and I might ask you guys for some questions near the end too, and maybe some like bold prediction or stuff like that. But I'm pretty keen. I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 5 a.m. I got to find a way to watch the game. I can't watch the game on the TV. Because I haven't got it on my KO app this week, and I haven't got Game Pass. I'm not buying that craziness. So recap is the NFL is going into flag football mode, which is crazy, finding everyone left, right, and center. This team, I think, can win this game. I think if they win this game, not like kind of like a statement game. Like go out there, win 24-13 or 24-10 or 27-10. That'd be fantastic. That'd be one huge sigh of relief of like, okay, we're here, right? And also at this point too, we're 9 games in. We're 5-3, 8 games in, 9 to go. So we've got to start to g'day East. What's going on, mate? ECG. So at this point, I think you've got to start to enjoy the games because there's only 9 left. And the minute that there's I'm not making that this week. Yeah, I'm not making that bet this week. Not this week. But we've got to start to enjoy the games, man, because once these 9 weeks are over, like 2 more months of football are left, and if there's no playoffs or however that goes, then the season's over. And what happens when the season's over? We just go into rumor mode and all this kind of stuff. So let's enjoy it, man. Let's get behind. Let's get behind our team. Yeah, not going to do 46-0 this time. I won't be doing that. Holy dooly. So, but what are the Packers? The Packers are like, I think 4. What are they? If we're 5-3, are they 3-5? Yeah. So they're 3-5. They've scored 160 points. We've scored 163. So we scored 133. They've won 3 games, 2-2 at home, and they beat the Rams last week. They've lost every single game. Oh no, they've only won 1 game away. It was versus the Bears, right? And versus Josh Love. I keep calling everyone Josh. Jordan Love is 59%, 12 TDs, 8 interceptions. So he's not the best quarterback. Well, let's see what happens. You know, he's throwing 215 yards a game, 12 TDs, 8 interceptions, 18 sacks. So if our defense can show up, man, and have a good time, it should hopefully be a fun game to watch where we're not sweating bullets. All right, but if you guys have any questions, let me know, man. And we'll start to wrap it up really shortly. I'll be here tomorrow at 5 a.m. in the morning, which is crazy. I don't know if you can hear that stuff in the background. Yeah, it's cool, dude. I'll be here at 5 a.m. I think it's like your 1 p.m. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow too. Is that TJ Watt sculling a beer? Who is that? Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, no, someone who looks like TJ Watt. My bad. I think tomorrow too that the Browns versus Ravens, they play the same time, and so does the Bengals versus Texans. So we kind of need the Browns to win to bring the Ravens down, and we need the Texans to win too to bring the Bengals, push them away as well, I would say. So Houston versus Cincinnati, Green Bay at Pittsburgh, and Cleveland at Baltimore. So if we win, Houston wins, and Cleveland wins, then it's all good for our division because we want to try and win the division, right? But if Houston wins, they've got the tiebreaker over us too. G'day, El. What's going on, mate? Jack Flacco. Yeah, exactly right. I don't know who's BDP. I've never heard that in my life. I know who the other guy is, but I don't know who BDP is. Who's that? See, I don't think it matters. I don't think it overly matters. Like I said, we're 33 wins, 22 losses, and 1 tie. I think that narrative is a bit overblown in my opinion. I think it's something that I think the media is drawn up. They've grabbed a stat. They've seen we haven't done that for 55 games in a row, right? So almost 3 years. I understand it. I get it, right? But at the same time, last week Brock Purdy had 400 yards on himself, and they got the loss. They lost it to the Bengals. So I think it's an overblown stat in my view. I feel like as long as you go out there and win the game, that's all that matters. Because in those last 55 games where the Steelers haven't got 400 yards, they've won 33 of them and they've lost 22 in 1 tie. So it's 60% win rate. Now, of course, if you had a higher yardage, maybe you would have more wins. At the same time, though, if the Steelers were losing more games and went into garbage time, then Kenny Pickett would be throwing for 300 yards a game because the defense would be playing softer and more garbage time. Ah, gotcha. Didn't know that. Not saying Kenny's been, but versus Packers, yeah, he did. He did, yeah. That was the. I think you made a comment the other day. I think it was they won that game. Didn't they win the game like 39? Hang on. 39-38 or 37. They won that game like 39. I can't remember. 39-38. 38, was it 38-31? I can't remember. Was that it? Yeah, Steelers won 38-31 back in December. Was that Big Ben's game for the 500 yards? Let me see. No, that was another game. How they went? So they won Steelers in 2000 and what was that? In December. Hold up. December 2013, they won 38-31, and Big Ben only threw for 167 yards. Le'Veon Bell ran for 124. They must have got a lot of TDs on the a lot of interceptions or something. They did too. Cortez Allen had an interception. There you go. All right. See, you don't need to get that. Oh, Sean Swisham had 5 extra points and 1 field goal. Matt McBride had a I gotta watch that game. That game's crazy. That game is insane. Antonio Brown had 100 yards. That was years ago. Woof. I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like it's just a stat that's been building up. So I feel like the NFL just found that stat because it has been 3 years, and it's like, well, we need to get a 400 game. But do we? It might be one of the most overblown stats we have to get, because if the defense shows up and gets a good fumble or a reception, you're going to have a short field, right? You go and score a touchdown with 50 yards to go, then that's I know what they want. They want these big games and big plays to go down the field and get 80 yards. What's that? 80 yards again? That's 160, 240. Then you're still 60. So I know what they want. They want the big, shootout matches, but the Steelers aren't playing that way right now. Yes, I agree. If they dominate with a 30-10 win or 31 or 31-13 win, yes, that would silence a lot of critics, definitely. So that's crazy. But overall, I don't think the 400-yard match really matters that much. So the game I looked up, the 38-31, wasn't the one I thought it was. But yeah, Big Ben had a big game against them years ago. But it should be pretty exciting to see the Steelers play Jordan Love too, right? Yeah, do you know what date that was? A WCW, 100%. Yeah. Do you know what date? Ben, what date did he throw that? Big Ben versus what date? What date was that? Because he did like 2 of them against the Ravens and the Colts too. Week 15, it says here, 2009. 2009? That was so long ago. 503 yards. Far out, man. It was a long time ago. Yeah, that's right. They won 37-36. That's right. 37-36. Throwback. 503 yards. That was when they threw the ball to, was it Wallace in the end zone? So Big Ben had 3 TDs, 503. Hines Ward had 126, 118. Mendenhall, by the way, Mendenhall, you dropped the football. Mike Wallace, two receptions, 79 yards, 2 TDs. That's right. So we probably won't get that, but we'll see. We'll see. All righty, Steel Nation, let's get out of here, man. I got some stuff to do today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 a.m. If I don't go live tomorrow, I will put out a community post telling you what I'm doing because I got to find a way how to watch the game. So let's summarize and let's wind down, and we are done. It's been fun though, man. I tell you what, it's getting hot too in Australia, man. It's getting super hot as well. So the key is at the end of the day, it could be I put him on my fantasy on the bench though. We'll see. So the key is for me just get a win, get a victory, and get 6-3, and that's it. Being whatever. Steelers, if they play good football tomorrow, they get a W. Let's cheer them on, support our team, and we move on to the next one because the next few games are pretty hard versus the Browns and versus the Bengals. And we're getting into that mode of like all in mode, playoff mode, stuff like that. Excellent. Yeah. Wallace too. Yep. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll find a way. I've got 2 ideas how I can do it. I'll find a way. Normally, sometimes too, Yuli from the Discord helps me out as well. So, guys, that's it. We've got to make sure that we win the game and we support our team and get behind them. Don't give up on Kenny just yet. Don't give up on Najee. Don't believe those rumors around Chat Sports and trading away Tomlin and firing this guy and firing that guy. Makes no sense. So, yes, I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know if I'm not doing it, but I'm 95% doing it. I'll set up the stream today. I'll be there. If I can't watch it, I'll be in the chat anyway. I'll be there. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.